let's look at this topic. Uh, do, 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 do. So there was a incident at a Lady Gaga concert yesterday, or actually it was over the weekend. That
Uh-oh. An actual so okay.
it got thwarted. It got stopped by police. But the individual who did it just so happened to have been deported by the United States just 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
He had planned to go into this concert where there was 2.1 million people. 2.1 million people showed up to this free Lady Gaga concert. And he was going to send a bunch of people into the crowd with backpacks that, do the thing that backpacks do. The ringleader was caught in the southern state of Rio Grande do Sul, was carrying an illegal firearm, and was believed to be the mastermind behind the planned attack. A teenager also tied to the plot, was also apprehended in Rio. The pair of authorities say were connected to the scheme that involved recruiting others through social media to carry out a coordinated attack using Molotovs and those backpacks that go boom. Their twisted goal had targeted, they were going to sacrifice children because they say that Lady Gaga is demonic. Now, I don't disagree with them. I think Lady Gaga is demonic.
She is demonic. But here's the thing is like, my first thought when it was like, oh, an attack at a Lady Gaga concert was that, oh, is this some sort of ritual sacrifice?
That's exactly what it is.
Not by her detractors, but by the people responsible, her followers and the people responsible. Is that possible? She's already been on SNL this year doing some sort of demonic ritual bit, and a lot of people question if that was actually an actual ritual that they did on the show. And I mean, it just wouldn't surprise me at all with the things that Lady Gaga does. She's definitely there's definitely some demonic presence there. And yeah, it wouldn't even surprise me if this was a situation that
my mom's mad at me because I'm not doing it.
Oh,
no, I don't want to. Don't make my mom bail me out, guys. Buy a gift box.
Instead of giving people $25, wait, how much do the gift boxes cost again?
They're 80. They're on sale for $10 off, so they're $89.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah. I told her let's wait till Thursday. You know, if it looks really dire, okay, I'll pull out the big guns. I wanted to add though that they said that the singer was a Satanist and that he was going to perform Satanist ritual too, destroying children during the show.
Fan.
He might have,
he probably was a Lady Gaga fan. This is not. The media wants to angle this as some sort of anti-LGBTQ thing, but no, most likely this was a ritual sacrifice that he was planning on doing, and he's a fan of Lady Gaga, who probably also does ritual sacrifices and probably drinks baby's blood and no telling what else.
Yeah. When I read this, I thought the same thing. That's why I saved it for you. I was like, I bet you Melonie's going to pick on the same thing, because this says the two suspects, an adult identified as Luis de Silva and a 17-year-old, were taken into custody. By the way, both men were released on bail this morning.
Oh.
Actually, yesterday morning. They were in jail for like barely overnight. Their plan was to sign up people, including teens, to execute simultaneous attacks against children and members of the LGBTQ community. The LGBT thing is seemingly added on.
It was a sacrifice. This was definitely an intended sacrifice, is what it looks like to me. And the LGBT thing is inherently, the entire movement is inherently child sacrifice. They try to recruit children into it. They are indoctrinating children into it. It is all a demonic movement. So yeah, and of course, with Lady Gaga being a huge advocate of that, This
one also, there were 2.1 million people at the concert. They plan to use Molotovs and backpacks that go boom. There was also like 9 or 10 other people that were involved in this. They also had CP on their computers, and they were spreading CP. To me, this sounds like Lady Gaga fans.
Yeah, and why are they getting out on bail?
Like, sorry,
okay. That's just wild to me that they're out on bail. But yeah, this does definitely, like, despite what the media is trying to do here, the media is trying to paint this as like some sort of hater or some sort of anti-LGBTQ person. No, this sounds like a Lady Gaga fan to me. And everything that Lady Gaga is promoting with all of this crazy stuff does very much sound like demonic sacrifice. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's a fan of hers, or who knows what else. Like, that's the thing, is Hollywood, the music industry, all of that stuff is so demonic. And there is probably so much we don't even know about it. But all these conspiracies about Pizzagate and this and that, I think that they actually are valid conspiracies that probably have some truth to them. I mean, we'll never know the extent of it until, like, the veil is lifted. But I 1000% believe that a lot of these celebrities had to make sacrifices to even be in the position that they're in. Like the music industry, I mean, Lucifer was an angel before he fell, and was very gifted in music. So I absolutely believe that the mainstream music industry is being run by Satan. And I think that a lot of people who make it big have to sell their soul in some way or another. Look at what's happened with why do I forget everybody's name? Katy Perry. Katy Perry used to be, a Christian artist, and she grew up in a Christian household and all of that, and then now she's just done a 180, and she's said in interviews that she sold her soul and all that, and people think she's being facetious, but I think it's actually reality. But despite that, she could turn to Jesus still, but will she? Who knows? But yeah, I think a lot of these artists 1000% had to do probably some unspeakable things, and we've seen with like the old Diddy parties, this and that. We've seen just a little hint of what was going on in this industry. But yeah, I do think that sacrifices, all this stuff, they still are going on. We just don't see it as much in our faces, but they still are going on. I mean, this dates all the way back. Like in the Bible, you see child sacrifices to Moloch, burning children alive, this, that, and the other. I mean, this is where perversion always leads. So
I'm back.
Here we are. All right.
All this demonic talk, I had to go expel some demons really quick.
Okay.
I thought I was going to make it to the end of the show, but I didn't want to gamble anymore. Yeah, I thought that this whole thing was very, like, there's a reason that this individual showed up where he did, when he did.
Yep.
I thought it was pretty hilarious that he had recently been deported from America. Like that means that there's,
and liberals are crying over that. Like, oh, here you go, you're gang members, you're terrorists. That you're so sad that got deported.
Yeah, the family kept the family together. The family's falling apart. I just don't see it. I think. Some people who are demonic attract demonic, beings around them.
Yep.
We know that, Lady Gaga's into all sorts of weird stuff. We also know that she promotes a lot of demonic stuff, LGBTQ stuff, a lot of other stuff like that. So, I think, for me, I don't think we're getting the whole story here.